Hi there, Carol. Thanks for joining us from Sydney today. And we've just had a lovely conversation. And I'd just like to invite you right now, as we were talking earlier, about what it means for you to be a success and how you've discovered that through the process of TRTP.
Well, thank you, Shelley, for having me here today. It's very exciting to talk about TRTP and especially to a fellow practitioner. So an answer to your question is I have felt the benefits of TRTP myself. I have spent a long period of my life in sort of shutdown survival, finding a way out and through my pain. And all the modalities that I have engaged in previously to finding TRTP, TRTP was the glue that pulled everything in that I believed was the way I found myself.
Yeah.
And that was getting the subconscious and the conscious minds working together through the deep reimagining process that we use in TRTP. And it has been profound experience for me, and I now get to share it with other people. And, you know, that is, for me, that is the answer to your question. That is my success. I can now hold the space confidently for other people to come through and to experience the long, lasting change that I've experienced.
Yes, well, I can hear that thrill in your voice, and it is something that I truly enjoy myself as well, is that especially in that first session, where we introduce to people that level of understanding yourself, that I know who I am with confidence, and giving them tools in that very, very first session to know themselves, and that's wonderful confidence that you talked about. And then, of course, in the second session, further tools in how to overcome those distressing events that just seem to roll around and around, never ending, and we're able to help them bring that to a stop, a halt, bring some justice to themselves. And then the third session, could you describe to me, because your description of that session was just absolutely wonderful, creating from that third session a life that you desire?
Well, for me, the third session, getting the conscious and the subconscious basically working together, is the mind and the heart. And coming from the sort of background that I had, being quite shut down, I didn't know how to use the mind and the heart, because it was only my conscious mind that was sort of in control and was catastrophizing at every turn. Yeah. So by doing that conscious and subconscious work, I now have control of that monkey mind.
Yeah.
And, you know, and my life has changed dramatically because I totally understand what was going on before and how I now can take control of it, because I now have the tools.
That's beautiful.
You know,
beautiful.
So that third session is really it's very important and one of my favorites.
Yeah, and such a simple, elegant process is this process. So I invite anybody at all that'd like to touch base with Carol at the end of this session. Down below there'll be a link to her business page, and you're most welcome to connect with Carol if you'd like to hear more from her and the work that she does in TRTP. And I'm also here for answering any questions, or if you're interested in sessions. So I look forward to catching up with you again, Carol. Thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me, Shelley.